Hi guys. Uh, so just wanted to do a video here about something that I've been seeing a lot of, and I think it's something worth talking about. Get my wine here. It's the end of the daycare day, so I'm tired. I'm going to try to keep this brief. Um, I'm in several Johnny Depp groups. One of them, um, in particular, I get kind of sad sometimes when I go through and read um, some of the posts. You saw the title, so you know what I'm going to talk about. And I've experienced this myself, where someone who claims to be Johnny Depp, or someone who claims to work for him, or with him, or be his manager, or what have you, they'll message you, thank you for being a fan, blah, 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 blah. And, contact me at whatever, WhatsApp or some email or what have you. Excuse me. And I see this more and more. It's like it's happening a lot. Where these imposters prey on vulnerable Johnny Depp fans. And I've talked before about the line between being a fan and being supportive and then being obsessed. And I think it's the ones who are obsessed that fall prey to these imposters. And it's heartbreaking to see some of the messages that they share with the groups. I mean, they'll come on sometimes themselves and just post that they're heartbroken, or the opposite, how excited they are because Johnny Depp has contacted them personally. And of course, you have the rest of us, like, really? And it's sad. It is truly sad, and it's frightening. It's frightening because those who believe that they're being contacted by Johnny Depp, or someone from his team, who knows what kind of information they might give out. Some of these imposters go so far as to even ask for pictures, or a phone number. They talk about arranging to meet with Johnny Depp, but first they got to provide advance money that they will be reimbursed with, of course. Well, I have to say this. First of all, my heart goes out to these fans who are being duped, who are believing these imposters. So, I want to say this. And this has been on my mind for some time now. I just didn't really know if I wanted to make a video about it, much less after I'm done working. You have to, and I'm going to say this with love, but maybe a little bit of tough love. If you're one of these people who actually believes that Johnny Depp is contacting you through Messenger or what have you, use some common sense. I know that some of these people want it to be real so badly that they're just willing to live inside of the fantasy. Let me put it to you another way. You know how Amber Heard is narcissistic and she abused Johnny Depp, made up this whole fairy tale life, and then turned, on him and harmed him and lied about him and all this, everything. Well, these people who are pretending to be Johnny Depp are abusing you. It's a type of abuse. It's a type of emotional abuse, mental abuse, and financial abuse in some cases if they're asking for money. And they're playing on your vulnerabilities. So, when I say use common sense, okay, think about this. What are the odds? What are the odds of winning that kind of lottery? That Johnny Depp himself, or anyone that's on his team, is going to pick a random fan, or in this case, multiple fans apparently, several, because this happens to a lot, to contact. Much less would he wouldn't even need your money if he really did want to meet you. Is there a blue check mark? Okay, the argument there is, he has other accounts that he can use to be incognito or whatever. No. Johnny Depp himself has stated on his Instagram, on his Facebook, he lists the accounts that he has. And he does not contact you, nor would anyone from his team contact you. Now, let's just say, for the sake of argument, let's say there was a fan or someone that Johnny Depp found interesting for whatever reason and wanted to just get to know them better for whatever reason. Maybe he did find something that someone said, whatever. Maybe he did find whatever interesting. I know there's this one guy that did this amazing artwork of him, and the guy got to meet him. Now, I don't know how that meeting came about, but I highly doubt that Johnny Depp himself would contact you. I feel like it would be more of, it would be some kind of official phone call or even showing up to your home. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how he would do it. How he would go about arranging something like that to meet somebody. Excuse me. I still have a so I mean I don't know how he would go about doing that. But I can promise you that he's not contacting anybody himself via some secretive email or whatever. These are imposters. Sorry, text message. People generally know not to text me or call me or anything after daycare's over. In fact, this video probably won't get uploaded until tomorrow morning. But I wanted to go ahead and get it recorded tonight. As I said, my heart truly goes out to the people that believe that Johnny Depp is reaching out to them because they want to believe it so badly. Um, and I think these are the fans, like I said, who lean more towards obsession than just being a fan or being supportive. It's one thing, and yes, I remember Johnny Depp does have an email that fans were given to email him rather than, writing a letter or what have you. And I am quite sure that email is jammed. Do yourself a favor, do Johnny Depp a favor, and don't send more than one. And do everybody else a favor. Send only one email so he has a chance to get to everyone. Just saying. And it's not even him probably checking those emails. You know what I mean? I sent one when it came out. Have not received a response. Don't expect to receive a response. Not that I don't think that someone on his team or even he at some point will read it, but I don't expect a response. And you shouldn't either, just because of his time, how busy he is and everything. My personal advice to anyone who receives a message stating that they are Johnny Depp or they're on Johnny Depp's team, report those individuals and block them. I know there are some who like to mess with those guys. They like to call them out on their BS. I wouldn't even go that far. I consider these folks narcissists. I do. I mean, why else would you try to prey on someone's love and admiration for someone else? Why would you want to pretend to be someone else to take advantage of another person? So, block, report them. That's the best thing that you can do. Or, I don't even do that much, honestly. I ignore. I just ignore. I mean, and I actually try not to even comment too much on those posts, because inevitably somebody will come behind me and be like, oh, thank you for being such a great fan. Contact me on WhatsApp, blah, 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 blah. And of course I'll get the notification. Johnny Depp responded to your yeah, sure he did. Okay. Yeah, you guys got to use some common sense. Okay? When you're not dealing with Johnny Depp, these messages are not from Johnny Depp. They are from sad little people who are just preying on your vulnerabilities and your love for Johnny Depp. So, just know that it's not him. He's already said as much. He doesn't need to come out and say it again. Look on his Facebook page. Look on his Instagram. There is he's typed, he likes to type his stuff, I guess. It's written, there's a copy of a typed message where he has stated that he's aware this is happening, and he lists the accounts that he does have. Okay? Now, if you receive a message from Johnny Depp and there is a blue tick beside the name, not, you know, make sure that the link goes to his official page. This it won't happen. I wouldn't think. I'm 99.999% sure it won't happen, but um, people can create. Because I've actually had people tell me, but it did have a blue tick. Listen to me. We are in the digital age. People can create a graphic of a name or copy a code that will place a tick beside their name. It won't be the official blue tick. But there's so many ways for people to get scammed. You know, and you've got to use some common sense. He is not going to just reach out like that. He's not going to do it. And he's certainly not going to ask you for money. Okay. I'm going to be very honest with you. I think Amber Heard would reach out herself individually to a Johnny Depp fan before Johnny Depp himself will. Okay? So, just because, in my opinion, she's nobody. So, but yeah, be careful. Be careful. You know, I'm sending this message with love, but maybe a little bit of tough love because it is heartbreaking and a little frustrating at the same time to see grown people falling for this. Because we're smarter than that. Be smarter than those narcissists giving you credit for. Don't fall for it. Okay. God bless.